See the meaning of tribulation. And then when the Bible says we glory in tribulation, knowing that tribulation worketh patience. Now this takes me to the number 2 mistake, or number 2 point in failing. Number 2, inability to trace where and how you have failed. That's one of the things we fail and have problems with. Inability to trace where and how we have failed. Let's use marriage for example. Your marriage has failed. Did you care to trace the mistakes that were made and how it was done, so as to avoid making the same mistakes if you get into another marriage or reconcile with your ex? Because if you don't, the mistake will keep happening and you keep having a troubled life. Now, same is applicable to every part of our life, every corner of our life. It's not just the marriage. Now let's continue from Romans 5, from 3 and 4. I'll read again. It says, and not only so, but we glorify in tribulation also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience brings hope. Now, failing is meant to build you for the best challenges. Romans 5:4, it says, even in your failure, it gives you that mindset to build an experience. And when you build an experience and want to try again, it gives you hope because you have learned where you failed. Learning from where you have failed gives you the ability to encounter that same thing because you have learned from your failure. Ask yourself, where did you fail from? How did you fail? Instead of sitting on your past, dwelling in your past, get up and think. What experiences did I gain from this failure? What are the odds? What can I do to correct them? When you gain enough experience from failing, now it can be used to succeed in the next level of life. Number 3, inability to stand and try again. Now, inability to stand is your mindset. A lot of people, when they have a hard fall or they fail, they get ashamed of themselves. They feel there is somebody out there who is laughing at them. Or they even feel they cannot make it right, or there is nothing they can do to succeed again. No, keep trying. Why will you be ashamed of trying again? You don't owe anybody any explanation. All those people you feel are laughing at you, or who has watched you fail, has gone through worse situations than you are going through. But because they don't tell you, doesn't mean they don't go through them. Besides, I keep telling everybody, you're answerable to no one. As long as it pleases God, that is all that you should matter, or you should care. Now remember, those same people who laugh at you, who you look at and feel, oh, you cannot, oh, you will not. These same people will come smiling at you if you get up, engage, and succeed. So why look at them when you are down? Stand up, dust up, and try again. Keep trying. God has a standard. You need to run up to meet up to the standard. Staying down will not help, especially when it's in failure. Now, in the same Romans 5, I read again. And it's not only so, but we glory in tribulation, also knowing the tribulation worketh patience. 4. And patient experience, and experience hope. 5. And hope maketh not ashamed, because the love of God is shed abroad in our hearts. Don't stay down. Don't stay down. There is no successful man that has not failed so many times, gotten up to succeed. Stand up, dust up, and keep trying. Number 4, which I think is part of the reason why almost everyone fails: ignorance to God. When you ignore the things of God or His word, or ignore His presence, most times it brings people down. Now, the question I ask: do you carry God along in that business, in your marriage, in anything you're trying to do? Now, if you look at Deuteronomy 31:8, it says, if the Lord goes before you, He will be with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. Do not fear or be dismayed. If there are ways you can carry God along in anything you are doing, if there why will I say if there are ways? There is every way you can carry God along. It's not only by praying and fasting. It's not by going around the world and preaching the gospel. That's how you carry God. No. There are other ways you get God involved in the situations, or even before you engage. There are ways to key into the principle of success. Now, when we talk about keying into the principle of success, everybody feels it's just carrying money to go and dump somewhere. Yes, those things can open the doors. But what is your mindset? What is your relationship with God?